With a smile on his face, he could save anyone and win any fight, no matter what.
Or so it seemed. After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
Oh my God, I'm him! Most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid named Izuku Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good-for-nothing Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people just like All Might, but even his...
What's your favorite anime trope? Is it the bloody nose?
idol told him that he would have to give up on his dream.
Respect
forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk, until he got the chance to alpha up and lend his rival a helping hand, proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One for All. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights, using it for smashing attacks named after specific US locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger...
Like I said, the last time I watched was after, who did I say? Like the fight, the nigga got big as fuck. What's that nigga's name? Overhaul. Did it get comp after that?
Flicks, One for All is the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow, on accident. Too bad it wasn't the only thing he destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he may have taken.
He's just a sassy little baka. You sassy baka. You sassy little baka. You sassy baka. Deku! Sassy little baka. You sassy baka. You baka sexy. You sexy baka.
Too far.
When it came to saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages, using it for acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new thinking came a new fighting style. Shoot style! To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah!
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One, All Might would be forced into retirement, just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One for All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master. One for All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All For One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes. They can also brace his arms and manually control his muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky by combining it with
I'm spoiled.
After building up
I watch
a fraction of a second.
I feel like I'm gonna watch it. Let's get to the fight, gang. Let's get to the fight. This nigga look crazy OP, bro. I actually might watch it. That nigga look OP.
Yo! You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you.
This nigga got that. What the fuck is that nigga? That's that shit that you're just explaining.
First lesson, don't watch the mouth.
Oh shit.
Watch the hands.
Now watch mine, Delaware!
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
try that one more time. Guess who?
Jesus.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else. Oh, gross!
What the fuck?
You got skills, man. I like that. Oh, mierda.
Holy fuck. Holy shit. Yo, how OP is Deku?
City so we can go all out. Because I always do my best.
Holy shit. Aura. But he catching all your little shit. Damn.
If I'm gonna do my best, I gotta do my own thing.
Fuck? Yo, chill.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
Yo, this is Kamehameha.
Shock absorption, not nullification. So, it's got a limit.
Yo.
Go beyond!
Deku might blow his arm off trying to go through this shit or something. Is he absorbing all that?
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
KO! Vaya con Dios, Aranya Hoven.
Let's start by talking about their superpowers, which matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The Spider Sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than Danger Sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles' invisibility was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the Spider Sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fa-Jin gave a bigger boost in strength than Val
Miles
did.
in comics
Since
clears.
both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed. Scaling to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately
Holy
for Deku,
shit.
though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki.
Yo, I gotta watch that shit,
One
chat.
touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So
I gotta
speed
watch this
goes
shit.
to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately
who's your favorite
only
anime
active in
character?
hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling
Is
everything
fire just
from
overheaded?
neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close,
Aizen-
but with his
Aizen
greater
Khan.
experience, skill goes to Miles, and that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all about.
When Deku defeated All for One, the energy needed to part those clouds with his punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT, smashing
Jesus
the bomb
Christ.
Miles absorbed out of the water.
But it wasn't
Jesus
as simple as
Christ.
that. Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all. So the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than
Damn.
vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the vibranium
Hey, is that good nerd science, bro?